Game time, MP. Let's get it.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you...
He got the best of me. I was sure I knew what he was going to do there.
And that's why he made you look silly. You think he's gonna use a veer finish, he reacts and goes evasion. See, you can't figure out what Luka's going to do because he doesn't know.
Read and react. I was in my head too much last time. Cost us the game.
Well, so be better in this one. And don't forget to make him work on the other end. He doesn't waste movement on...
Over here.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now, a look at Dallas, and another one!
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. And this may be the most pressure-packed time of the season, Clark. The playoff chase is in full swing.
Especially for teams on the bubble, you're exactly right. I mean, every game feels like a playoff game right now. And you can't afford any slip-ups. Everything is magnified in the run-up to the postseason.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The three for Doncic. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. MV up top. Passes it to Caruso. Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, it's been a work in progress, but it actually has paid dividends. Vucevic has worked hard to become a legitimate three-point shooter.
Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big three of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Now, MP. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. DeRozan for three. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Over in the corner, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Pass to Vucevic. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at Chicago. Now Irving. Last game he had 34 points. Over in the corner, Doncic. Dallas again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Robinson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. But Trey, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
So they take the lead.
Oh, man. DeRozan, his interior game, worthy of much respect. When he gets the ball in a good spot, he goes to work.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Ball's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dwight Powell's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And what a treat for the fans and for us. Some changes. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Dean comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And MP subbed in for White. The Mavericks also with a sub. Irving's checked in. Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. MP out there with Ball. And it's LaVine in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now, here's Ball. He had 15 points last outing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. He's been dominant over the last month and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Now, here is Robinson. Nothing on the board. Lobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Caruso. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, that steal was really triggered by the quick instincts of DeRozan. Very aware and then anticipating the pass.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Curry. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's MP. The Mavericks making the shot. The pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against San Antonio, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Highlight reel material for sure. Defender falls asleep, and Levine turns out the light.
Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic with it. Now defended by Levine. Hardaway dishes to Robinson. Out to Hardaway. Nobody near Williams. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
They get it back. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good on the 3-point shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Bulls trail by 3. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Perez. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he makes the first but misses the second. To the inside. Right side, DeRozan. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an
You know, fans tend to love wide open games, but the teams that are consistently great take care of the basketball.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Hardaway in the front court, along with Williams. And it's Robinson in its center.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Oh, Doncic's long range.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
MP finds Levine. DeRozan with it. Vucevic is screen on Williams. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Caruso kicks to Levine. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Passes it to Perez. Kick out to Levine. Over Hardaway. Levine can't hit.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Balls checked in for the Bulls.
Give it up one more time.
Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, these are your second-half scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic. Kyrie Irving third.
And check that out. These two guys have settled into a tremendous rhythm here, scoring the basketball since the break.
Now here's Levine. He's got 8. Vucevic finds DeRozan over Williams. Williams against DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. DeRozan's got 10.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic. It's stolen by Vucevic. And finished off by DeRozan.
We've seen this a bunch of times. DeMar having a huge night, and the defense has no answer.
Pass to Robinson. And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Good defense by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dallas leading by 11. Hardaway passes to Robinson. Hardaway, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
DeRozan, that's good.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the Mavericks call time here. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. With some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for DeRozan. And MP subbed in for White. Dallas making a switch here. Free throw good, Green. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Bulls trail by 13. Levine is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Down low. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Irving.
Assisted by
Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
MP powers through the contact inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry is inside. Covered by MP.
fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's DeRozan in for Ball. Then for the Mavericks, Robinson's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Josh Green. And Doncic is subbed in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Irving. From downtown. And it's Doncic missing. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Williams. A 3-ball. The Mavericks pull it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving kicks to Doncic. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Vucevic. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. They saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Williams. Hardaway against Levine. And there's the pass to Caruso. DeRozan scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from DeMar DeRozan.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Now here's Williams. Doncic outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Caruso kicks to DeRozan. And Levine, here we go. And Levine with the slam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Irving dishes to Doncic from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is Caruso. Levine for 3. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And there you go now. One of the NBA's rising stars. Levine stepping up when it counts.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Doncic against MP. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic, and he's already a star, is his continued growth. Season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
16 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. It's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Caruso, covered by Irving, gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 3. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
A well-practiced shooter like Doncic should have this down cold, but we'll have to wait and see if he does.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but they didn't.
Short memory. On to the next one. Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
What's up, MP?
Have a great game, boss.
And down the stretch of a long regular season here, Grant, this is where teams' training staffs earn their keep.
Absolutely. I mean, teams are so much more advanced than they were when I came into the league. The science, the technology, of course, the medical care, all of it being applied at the highest of levels.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Danilo Gallinari out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. And Grant, a game that is no doubt tough for MP. Tonight's contest being played on the anniversary of his grandfather's passing, the late, great Truck.
And playing a game on the anniversary has to be tough for MP. You want to block it out, but that swell of emotion hits you as soon as the game starts. Hopefully, it will inspire a great performance from him.
Good.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Vucevic against Gafford. Vucevic, a screen on Gallinari. DeRozan passes to Perez. The floater. Washington with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
If you can't match up on the boards, you are not going to win games. That's got to be a big lesson from that game.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Jones, 2 shots.
That one's off. And he can't hit the second. Well, Doris, the Wizards have some star power, but they're kind of stuck in the middle of things.
BA, unless you have top free agents coming your way, it is so hard to get over the hump. It's about drafting well. Your player development has to be next level. It is not easy for the Washington Wizards right now.
Pass to Coulibaly. Jones against DeRozan. Jones up top. Coming off a 22-point game against the Rockets in Houston. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Coulibaly. Hey, expanding his range. Pure from three-point range.
For 3.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. MP with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's DeRozan. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
MP against Jones. Gafford passes to Jones. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to DeRozan. MP against Jones. Vucevic's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside Jones. Gallinari with a screen on MP. From 12 feet, and the jumper falls for him.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And let's go courtside. There's some news on MP.
Thanks, Brian. Guys, this game falls on an emotionally charged night as MP will play on the anniversary of his grandfather Truck's passing. MP said, "It won't be easy, but I know Grandpa would want me to play and to play well." We'll see just how he's able to manage out on the floor in this one, guys.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Playing with a heavy heart indeed. Drills it from deep. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Levine passes to MP. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. Poole outside. There's the three. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago trailing here. Left side, Levine. Pass to Caruso. The three is up. Bulls keep it alive.
7 feet, 260 pounds. Vucevic is a lot to handle. Does a great job drawing that contact.
The first one falls. A big group substitution here for Chicago. He's checked in for Chicago. Timeout called, the Wizards. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. Washington in 5th.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
Here's Wright. And there's the rejection. And so in the game for Washington, Delon Wright is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Shaman. And at the 3, the small forward. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside. Pass to Poole. Muscala the screen. And Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And again, Washington, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Muscala. Here's Shamet. Williams defending. Poole's got room. And Craig pulls it down.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Ball against Poole. Ball no good. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. With the 10-footer, they get it back. Tries to save it. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. All right, let's examine the distribution between 3s and 2s tonight for the Wizards. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Well, Denny Avdia was born in Israel, where we don't see many NBA players hail from, Doris.
No, B.A., definitely a rare sight. He is just the 4th player from Israel since 2010 to debut in the NBA. This is why we love the game. It has such a worldwide reach.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Wright. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Muscala's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tipping.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Craig. And it's Zach LaVine in for Williams. Now here's LaVine. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. The 3 from Ball. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Jones. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Chicago now. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Outside for LaVine. Drummond to screen on Jones. Here's LaVine for 3. Gallinari pulls it in. And here's Gallinari. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 3. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Pass to MP, and they double up MP. DeRozan outside. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. DeRozan's got his second bucket on the night.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
It's good.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Caruso comes in for Ball. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Washington. Gafford finds Jones. On target from range. Jones has got 10.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. LaVine passes to DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
You have to admire MP's obvious love for the game. This guy just wants to get out there and play hard.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's Washington now. Outside Gallinari. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Gallinari has both the size and the finesse to finish on the interior or to get to the foul line.
Danilo Gallinari taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Fires from way outside. No good on the buzzer beater. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books. And you think about what MP's going through emotionally tonight, it being the anniversary of his grandfather's death.
Yeah, you talk to anyone who knew him, man. They were super tight, man. Truck.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
Unsurprisingly, I love their approach, beating those boys up inside.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyus Jones really making a difference here.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Of course, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area.
And the Wizards with possession here after the basket by Chicago. Jones, the pass to Gafford. Shot from the top of the key. Jones misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you. Here's MP. Jones grabs the board.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Coulibaly. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Caruso, the pass to MP. Here's Vucevic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Poole. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Caruso, the pass to MP. Outside LaVine. Picked by Vucevic. Releases from 15. LaVine can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Gafford. Buries it down low.
They're in trouble if they let him post like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Bulls making a change here. Ball's checked in. On the court for Washington, we've got Jordan Poole. Landry Shamet is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Muscala in at the 5. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Too easy for DeRozan.
Well, that fast break set in motion by the defensive steal by DeMar DeRozan. You talk about good defense leading to instant offense. That's it.
Poole shot is off.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ball no good. A difficult situation for Washington. Wright, the pass to Muscala. Back to Wright. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan finds MP. Williams on the wing. Back to MP. Pulls it from 20. No good. A bit long that time.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
DeRozan up top, pounded by Wright. DeRozan passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And there's a 3-second violation. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Washington calls timeout. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He showed a lot of trust in his players. He said to them, quote, "You already know what to do, guys. Don't lose focus on the big picture now. Go out and get this win for us." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Gafford the screen. Jones the pass to Gafford. Vucevic with a steal. The 17-footer. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Offensive rebound. Nice D from Gafford. For the Wizards, this one not looking good. To the inside. Gallinari, the pass to Poole. Now Jones. He shoots. And it's Washington with another. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. 1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. DeRozan with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. MP inside. He's covered by Gallinari. Caruso outside. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Caruso. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Poole, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And here's MP. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by Gallinari. DeRozan passes to Levine. Offline with a three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Coulibaly. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Shooting for Washington.
Good on the first. And that brings him within single digits. And he makes both free throws. Here's Caruso. MP inside, working on Jones. Outside Levine. Vucevic, a screen on Gallinari. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
DeRozan hits them both.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 10. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Gafford banked it in off the glass.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 14. Gallinari against DeRozan. Vucevic, good. That's his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Jones misses. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
DeRozan outside. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
game, MP.